Greetings, my bite friends. Ben Pearson, the Roadster Tracker. We're back with Factorio Nullius Maximus, and we're trying to get rid of all of this garbage. This is so confusing and winding and just oi. Okay. Whoops. Let's see. There we go. So let's start by getting rid of the hydrochloric acid line. These are empty. We can toss whatever those are. Thing I'm being weary of is water and anything that has stuff in it. And wastewater especially. Sulfuric acid, I think we could actually pump that backwards. Okay. Okay, let's see what's next. Wastewater. We have a big giant pipe. It does get connected to something. Okay, so that one's legit. Good. What about the water? I don't think we want to connect this. Let's just go ahead and dump this. Okay. Ooh. Let's delete everything here. Good. We're just isolating the two water networks, that's all. It's fine to have some water in here. Most everything we have is steam. I'm gonna actually redo how we do all of those anyways. I like the system we set up most recently quite a bit. And so we're gonna seek to go like that. Delete this, good. We have a random oxygen line to nowhere, all right. You can go away. And you can go away. That one is still needed. The oxygen, though, doesn't go any further than here. Okay, good. CO2, we do pump it into there. Okay. And we're throwing a fair bit away, and I'm okay with that. All right. Why are we not processing any steel? Because no iron, because too much sludge. Oh. Okay. See, this is what we needed to check for. We have one critical sludge connection, which we have failed to ensure stays connected. Okay. We don't need this at all. So let's just make sure we don't accidentally connect the two networks together. Okay, good. This we can get rid of. To there. Go to right here. Cool. So that should get things pumping again. What's this guy connected to? Nothing. Okay, we'll delete. Okay. Looks like we got a decent amount to come here still. And then we can delete some more. That's curious. There's a lot of waste in this system. Okay, the paths are definitely one such thing. We're gonna simplify the wastewater processing path. So right now there's just too many of these. Okay. That'll do. Good. You can go away. The water connections, we're getting there. What I really want to do is to delete this stuff. Good. Okay, we still have too much sulfuric acid in this. Hang on. We don't need sulfuric acid here at all. Oh my. So I'm going to move this down to the end, and this is going to be sulfuric acid is greater than or equal to 80,000. The goal is to pump all of that sulfuric acid out. Okay. Oof. Waste. Well, that seems to be mostly a line here. So let's delete all this. Sulfuric acid. Where does this go? Oh, we do need some sulfuric acid. Never mind. Okay. So we're going to change how that works. We do still need it to do the rutile processing, and that's fine. This is going to be equal to 0. Okay. But instead we're going to do an upgraded line. We're going to very radically change how this works. Okay. And then this will pump there. Okay. So what is this missing? Oh, this is trying to process. We just haven't had any sulfuric acid for a little while. That's nice. And we've drained this. Good. Perfect. So all of this can go away now. Good. The only thing should be left is some power poles, the robo port, and we'll see what else we need. Roboport can stay. Sludge line we will need. The wastewater, Let's go, well, fresh water. Well, there's still a lot of water connected here. Okay. Obviously, we don't need both of these. So many redundant lines and all sorts of crisscrossing paths. Okay. I mean, honestly, though, Let's just go to here. Delete all of that water. And there was a water line somewhere here. Okay. And then all we need to do is delete all of the rest of this. Delete, delete, delete. Not surprisingly, we lost our power to these guys. Now, okay. I'm gonna bring our connecting nodes more to like here. Okay. Well, let's go look at the Roboport network. How much damage have we done? Let's just make sure. Okay, not too much. We still have redundant nodes and we have mostly coverage through here. Excellent. So let's follow this across. Where does this come from? If I just disconnect this, there's nothing here, not a lick of anything. Okay. So we're gonna come up through here then. Okay. So good. It's two independent branches that will have their wastewater be able to pump into there. Yeah, probably not ideal. Neither one's probably gonna be heavily used. Actually, not that one, but that's okay. It's alright, whatever. Just a little bit of extra electricity. So then we have this weird sludge. Where does this oxygen get used? Okay. Wow, I didn't realize that we dragged that all the way down. That's interesting. We could make some more efficiencies, no doubt, though, but I think this is fine. Good. Got all this cleaned up and, you know, we have little wasteland ready for something else. Don't know what we'll use there yet, but it's such prime real estate and it's heavily connected. We'll find something for it. If nothing else, we'll increase our iron production there. How is this look? Not this. How did I get all the way over there? Wow. Rust is full, iron's full, steel is full, everything is tip-top full again. Excellent. We're getting a decent amount of salt being produced. We would possibly have more, but the amount of chlorine getting here is rather low. Interesting. Why do we have hydrochloric acid all the way out here? So bizarre. Must have needed it at one point in time. Okay. This is a completely empty, useless tank. Okay. Don't need this water connection anymore. Oh gosh, there's a million little artifacts we could try to get rid of. And probably spend days. But we're not going to try to get rid of every little one. Is there any brine left? Not really. Delete. Okay. I think with this, we're going to destroy these. Yeah, no more chlorine. Good. With this, we will have had all of the keys tossed. We don't need this anymore. What line is this? Oh, that's methane. Yeah, we'll leave that alone. Not methane, it's methalox. This is no longer needed. We can delete you. Okay. There's a lot of fluid in here, but let's start deleting this line. We can just do this remotely. There's no reason we need to walk out to every site. This feels good. To get rid of all of this ancient history. What comes down? That is needed. Okay, let's disconnect these guys. Guess we don't need that pipe. Or these ones, or that. But we will continue to need this. Okay. It's time for us to go adjust how that's done. And then I think we will fully be in the single plant that does all of the chlorine production. The only thing is we may need to tap off some pure chlorine. Because I don't think we're generating a lot of it. But, well, okay. Let's see. Let's upgrade you. Whoops. Okay. That'll do. We'll just let those go off into the ether. And we should be good. We're filling up with what little sludge we have. Excellent. Decent amount of wastewater, not bad. And this is silly. Let's just do this. Then we only need one pump. We have so many sludge tanks too. Let's get rid of these big ones. Now there is a lot of sludge somewhere in the system still. Why? The numbers would indicate it's in this direction. This indicates we're not letting the sludge flow enough from here. Okay. Well, before we do this, let's put a pump here. 200. So just that pump alone is pretty easily 5.6k though still. 5.3k. Yeah, it's not there. So where is the sludge then? 1.1k, that's a decent amount. Is it this way? $12k. I mean, okay, we're increasing the amount of sludge, but it's all piling from there. I think there's a sludge somewhere that's not making it. Let's see if we can track down this. Okay. So we don't need this anymore. Wait. Is this the spot? 1.3. That's actually a decent amount of sludge. Huh, let's upgrade these pipes. Okay. This is probably coming from the aluminum, I'm guessing. Yeah. Increasing the speed is definitely going to help here. And this will also decrease the need for a pipe. Okay. Gosh, this is such a mess. Aha! So let's go ahead and put a pump here. So we can pump this out a little bit quicker. That'll help some, but there's still a good amount of sludge down here. I mean, it's not that there's a lot of sludge here now, because there's really not. But the problem is that it shows that the sludge can't flow as efficiently as we would like. And that can eventually start to create some problems that we should be aware of. So we're just trying to keep an eye on the future potential issues. 7K, and how much of that is in here? Not that much. Most of it seems to be this way? 3.2K. Okay. So why is there so much sludge up here? Why would I have an overflow valve on that? It's so bizarre. Okay. Well, we seem to have drained that sludge completely now. And I guess we have another train, so yeah. We're effectively, I mean, look at this. We're draining this almost to zero. Much, much, much better. We could probably make a few more improvements too if we really wanted to. One small thing, let's see. I think, well, let's replace this with a tank here. You can be rutile. Okay. Anything we have, request it. There's none. But if we have any, it will go into here. Then we don't need this. Beautiful. Okay. Guess we're not really getting enough chlorine in the system. Destination full. curious that there's so little calcium chloride. That would probably do it. Okay. So we can pump that out just a little bit faster now. So that'll maintain higher pressures. Good. Good, good, good. Anything else to do? Not really. So I'm a little worried. This destination full keeps happening. Well, that's right. We have two different trains that are going to do this. They're going to continually bring stuff here, but... we should only bleed off the surplus chlorine to... the reforming effort. That is a problem that we're faced with right now. Okay. That shouldn't be too bad. So we do want to have surplus chlorine go here. I didn't even realize, but it's the same thing. So we're pumping in, then the surplus goes... So we're gonna hook you up to here. From there, we're gonna, let's see, put in a pylon here. So you go to there, go to here. We're only gonna allow that if chlorine is greater than or equal to 200K. Huge number. So effectively the amount of chlorine in that side is going to drop, and so I do expect that this chlorine will rise quicker. Good. Sulfur dioxide's totally full. Interesting. So nice to have a blank slate. Don't know what we'll do with that, but we have options now. We have this little iron ore patch too that we never did touch. Huh. Sandstone that we just built totally right over. We may regret that. Sand is kind of a little precious. Let's just check our different mines. It's been a little while since we've looked. See what we can do to help things go. We're not using those a huge amount, though, truth be told. Okay. So we have a lot of sludge. Yet we have nothing really happening here. We have too much sand. Okay, that's a different kind of problem. Too much sand and too much calcium. Calcium does not surprise me, but the sand does a little bit. We're actually eating through our iron fairly quickly. Sand, yeah, right there. Totally full. Why? I think we need to go visit this station. Something is amiss here. Ingots are here. This is missing that. Chlorine. Oh. That's what we need to do. Okay. So you've got no station that we're going to, so let's just go visit here. Hope the other station has more chlorine, but that's okay. How's the sodium levels? Not particularly high. All right. Just let my bots go do their work. There we go. Now we can suck this empty. So that should help this. This should in turn mean that all of this is producing and we're going to start eating up our sand again. Good. Because we need polycrystal silica. It is crucially important. We've already eaten up quite a bit of this. All right. So let's just, well, I think I want to put a little bit more careful safeguard. Just to make sure that we always have plenty. So what's the best way to do that? Okay. This should work just fine. So we'll always... Oh, wait. Be able to pump in there. Yeah, it's a little silly, but that's fine. Okay, so we'll always be able to make a little trickle, but the priority is always going to be from here. Good. So you don't really have enough, do we? We're missing hydrogen now. All right. Let's go see what we can do to increase our hydrogen. What's producing this is the electrolysis. It says we have too much oxygen now. We were burning if we have too much hydrogen. The oxygen... Oh. Yeah, this is such a weird, convoluted thing. Let's get rid of this. Blink this through. You know, I don't want this. We're just gonna directly connect these hydrogen networks. So it goes through there. That's an annoying thing. Okay, whatever. We'll deal with that in a moment. Okay, and this oxygen we need to pump into here somehow. Okay. Good. Yep, now we're just gonna burn extra oxygen as we have it. And that should keep this thing in check, and it looks like we're doing better. My guess is we're gonna suck all of the chlorine out of this system very, very soon. Okay. But we are getting a lot more polycrystal silica. Good. So somehow we will need a little bit more chlorine. We're just looking at the different recipes. Saline, yeah, I mean, brine is... It will just... I hate to tap the brine line, but that may be what we have to do. We've probably thrown away too much. Too much, I say. Yeah, okay, I got it. We're not gonna do... We'll do a kind of impure line. There should be... There should be an order here for sure. You're heading to the pickup. You're coming there. Really? We don't have enough here? It's a little surprising. Yeah, I guess it is true though. Are we not... Oh. This is not getting full quickly enough. Okay, so we're gonna have to actually visit there. Yeah, let's take the graphite train. This graphite hardly ever gets used after all. It's no loss. Just take us down here. This'll do. Okay. We'll eat up all of the chlorine there real soon, but the caustic solution, I did look it up, it is definitely caustic, and I need to start saying that. My apologies to the horrible pronunciation I've been doing for more than 200 episodes at this point in time. Well, we'll call it 200 episodes, I didn't start that way. I didn't even see the T for the longest time. Okay, this is all sludging. Good. So this is running. What are you full on? Hydrogen. Well, they're both getting tapped into here. This is full here. The hydrochloric acid, though. Okay. We have more than enough HCl. We just don't have enough of this. I'm going to make a very small line. Probably put it in an off point. Let's put it here. No. This has to be an electrolysis line. Oh. Huh. So... let's go up to the top here. Just gonna put these guys on here. We're gonna have you merge here. Well, we're gonna deal with this in a scooch, but for now, this is what we're gonna do. Let's cross this water a different way. This hydrogen is the pure hydrogen. We need to vent all of that. Okay. 100% of this must vent. Okay. Then this line, we have some possibilities. So this is our chlorine supply line. I think I'm going to run it on the back side. Yeah, it's like a good way to do this. We'll just run it right, well, let's go right here. This just happens to be chlorine. Trying to think. I think we only want to run this if there's no chlorine here at all. So this is if chlorine is less than 10,000. Less than 1,000. Honestly though, that's not the key point. We want to run that line if there is a lack of chlorine in the main line. Okay, so we'll hook this up to there, there. And I'm gonna say chlorine is less than 100,000. I think that's enough. That's enough for a full shipment and then some. And we're gonna hook you up to here. Wow. Didn't realize I had already connected this somewhere, but that makes sense. Managing this chlorine level is actually pretty critical. So now we're gonna get a lot more chlorine into the system. Good. So that chlorine's gonna come down here, and there's no condition on that. I don't think we want that. I think we want the chlorine to go directly in to the big tank. Okay. So this is always coming from one of the exhaust systems or the fill up system. And then this one can be coming from who knows where. I do want to try to kind of minimize the back. Okay. send to train? What signal are we trying to send to the train? I don't think we actually want to send this to the train. Yeah. So now the chlorine should go to where it needs to go without any issues. Excellent. How is the main base doing? The main fluid base. So we're starting to have a lot of hydrochloric acid in there. We can theoretically top it off, but I don't think we're going to that often. We don't seem to have either an excess or a lack of chlorine. The chlorine's going down at the moment. Presumably there's something that's eating a lot of chlorine. Whoa. Alright, that's interesting. How's the propane? This is emptied because why? This is full of CO2. That's fine. Press carbon. This is too much water. Oh. It's a different kind of problem. What train could we best take? We only have one train, it's the iron one. It's gonna be a little while before you're full. And I don't really mind if you wait a little bit. Let's take this here. See what we can do to dump some of our excess water. Okay. It's a long train ride. I wonder which train has... One of my train engines has a kill. I wonder which one that is. So let's fix this water problem for propane and then we'll call this episode done. Been very productive. I think we are getting the right balance now with the chlorine and the caustic solution that we have not had. And it's gonna start paying dividends off here before too long. Okay. So let's see. It is the water from... here. So that goes up to here. So that's all being pumped into here, and we're not pumping any of this out. Why is so little being pumped in? Oh. Okay, let's change this up a little bit. So we're going to have this be the flow limited one, because it's going to go through there, and that makes sense. And then the unlimited flow one is going to go through here, where we have a direct pipe in. So that will top us off a little bit better. These guys are essentially saying we have too much hydrogen. If we have way too much water, then we need to have a sink. This needs to go... What we need to do is we need to do this. And this is going to have a pump in. But this will have a relief valve. And if there's just way too much water on that side, we're going to have the ability to toss this. Okay. I think we're gonna have to do a couple more. That'll do. And then we can do a couple more. Cool. So that should work. My guess is effectively we have too much steam, which is probably what's coming in through this. Yeah. But this is not a pump fed one, so we can't put a relief valve on it. But this'll do. We do need more relief. We're not emptying it out fast enough. Okay. Wow, we're dumping a lot of water. Let's just go check and see what rate we're pumping water into here. 4,000. And we're only pumping maybe 100 out. 4,300. That's insane. It is insane levels. This tank's totally dry now. Yeah, that is the one thing. You tend to drain up some of these earlier ones, and maybe... I don't think I really want that one drained out totally. It'll be a little bit harder to completely drain it now, but okay. We now have reasonable levels. Everything should be operating here quite nicely. And it is. Very lovely. So we'll have our methanol being produced again, and we need our polycrystal silica here so we can get our graphene. Lots of stuff going on, but I think this is an improvement overall. Yep, we have these guys here. We should be able to get the shipment. We sent out shipment. No, we didn't send out a shipment of graphite. We tried to, and somebody else came by and snuck it up. But we have propane, methane is coming in. This all looks good. Thanks, guys, for joining me. Let me know whatever questions or comments you guys have. I appreciate everything you do. Until next time, keep on tracking. Take care. We will see you then. Bye-bye.